Hello Barbie lovers and beyond, and welcome back to my channel. This is Marina the 90s Barbie, and in this channel we do tons of amazing stuff related to Barbie, so don't forget to subscribe if you don't want to miss out. Now I know I literally just said this channel is all about Barbie, but today we're focusing on a different queen, obviously. Now in case you didn't know that about me, other than Barbie, who's my absolute icon for life, Barbie's much more to me than just a doll. Since I was really little, there were two more queens that completed, well, how can I put it, my holy trinity. And these were none other than Ariel and Sailor Moon. And yes, this is me in the photo back in 2017 when I did my first Sailor Moon cosplay. Now last year, because of the live action movie, I actually did 2 videos on Ariel. However, in this channel, we haven't touched upon Sailor Moon at all, and I thought it was time to rectify that. Now, even though I was a huge Sailor Moon fan growing up, and I do believe she really helped me many times when I needed it most, I did not have many dolls of her, and even to this day, I only have 3 Sailor Moon dolls. I do plan on eventually expanding my collection a bit. However, today we are going to be taking a look at this fabulous Princess Serenity Style Doll, a limited edition Sailor Moon Museum doll. Now this doll was exclusively sold at the Sailor Moon Museum in Japan, so as you can imagine, getting her was pretty hard, and so I couldn't start this video in any other way other than thanking my dear friend Iannis, who actually went through a whole tumultuous process to get her here, and he was so kind as to get 2 dolls and part with one of them so I could have this beautiful Serenity. I am so beyond grateful to my talented, sweet, and kind friend. I know this process was not easy and it was so time consuming, so this act of kindness is much appreciated and means so much more. Thank you, my dear. Having this beauty is everything. Now in this video, I'm not actually going to be unboxing this doll because I really truly love her. She's a limited edition, highly collectible. I'm obsessed with her, and I do want to actually keep her like this because I don't have the luxury of having a second one. However, what we will be doing is an in-depth review of her. I will be opening her box to show you her details from up close and personal and share my thoughts and opinions. And we're actually going to do something more. I mean, this is still Marina the 90s Barbie. So we're gonna do a little vintage comparison with another Sailor Moon doll, one of the original Sailor Moon Bandai dolls. Yes, it is the same company, who's I believe from the 90s. So yeah, that should be interesting. And so without any further ado, I believe it's time to dive right into her.
Moon Prison Power Makeup.
Okay, so as you can see, this beauty is protected with a cellophane cover, and I do think this is a genius idea actually. So I'm going to try and open this while also preserving it because I believe it can be done. And when we're done, I'm going to be putting her right back. And here she is. As you can see, I've kept the cellophane because I will, like I said, be putting her right back, and I think that's a genius idea for all dolls. If you have a little cellophane, you can actually cover your dolls and have them be protected from dust and everything. And I mean, this is how she came, so wow, I love it. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. Now moving on, I want to give you a full closer look of that beautiful packaging. And I mean, look at this. Look at the beautiful details right here and up. I am living for this. We have the silver crystal here and some beautiful adornments. This actually looks like a column. It says Style Doll Princess Serenity, and then we have some more flowers. I love the dome shape of her window. It is so pretty. And I also love this beautiful like baby blue, but also like, I don't know, it's a bit, I can't exactly explain this color, but it's just so pastel and so beautiful. It is a dream. And if I turn her to the side, you can see that we have another column, and at the back we have the most beautiful sketch or illustration of Princess Serenity, and it is life. Everything about this is so beautiful. The colors, the art, wow.
See, this is why I don't want to open her.
She looks so dreamy and pretty and so close to my aesthetic. I couldn't be happier about this packaging. Now, the packaging is all matte, by the way. I felt like I should mention that. And as you can see at the top, we have the 30th anniversary logo, I guess, because this doll, I believe, came out like a couple years ago for the anniversary, and of course to coincide with the two movies, Eternal and Cosmos. So yeah, overall, this packaging is simply a dream and I couldn't be happier with it. The colors, the designs, everything is just dreamy. Just like it came out of the Silver Millennium itself. Now moving on to the doll, I'm going to try and open the packaging in the safest way possible. And what I really do appreciate is that it seems like you can open the packaging from here. It has some tape, so I'll just do this. And you can safely open the packaging, remove the cardboard of the doll, and then just put it back. I really, truly appreciate that. Always in doll packagings. Here we go. Oh my freaking wow. Okay, she looks absolutely beautiful, so let's unpack this. We're gonna start at the top and move our way to the bottom as per usual. So at the top, she has her little dangos, of course, which are so adorable, and her little pearly barrettes. And then she has the cutest bangs, Sailor Moon bangs ever. I am obsessed. And of course, her little crescent at her forehead. Now, the hairstyle is the classic Sailor Moon hairstyle we know and love. However, for this particular doll is super white, and I feel like that is so close and faithful to the manga. You may already know this, but I feel like I should say it. There is another version of this doll that has the yellow hair, which is also beautiful and gorgeous. But this girl has the white hair of Princess Serenity, which was used in Sailor Moon Crystal, and of course in the original manga. Now, I do really love her so much, and I feel like we have to take a closer look at her face. She is so beautiful. It is adorable. Her screening and face paint are beautiful, stunning. We have big blue eyes, many details inside. You can see that we have the tear ducts and the sparkles and everything. It's just so detailed and pretty, and I feel like very faithful to Usagi, which I adore because sometimes I'm not like 100% with Sailor Moon dolls getting Usagi's face right, and I'm still not like 100% sure with this doll, but still I think she's very faithful and very beautiful and very cute in her own right, you know? So everything is adorable, and let's talk about her jewelry. She does wear some beautiful gold earrings, which are, I believe, the two crescents. They're a little hidden from the bangs, but it's fine, it's okay. I'm not gonna touch it because I don't want to ruin anything. She wears a cute little necklace as well. Her lips are very neutral. I just love the whole look, the frame. It's just gorgeous. And now we have to talk about the hair. Her hair is very long, as you can see. It reaches all the way down there, and from what I can see by touching it, is also really soft and beautiful. I am obsessed. I also love the choice of twirling her hair at the ends to create, you know, her classic curled pigtails, and I love it. Now, I believe her hair is nylon. I'm not 100% sure, but from what I can tell by touching it, I feel like it's nylon hair, but it's very soft and very beautiful, so we love it. Now, moving down to the rest of her beautiful outfit. Wow. She's of course wearing her classic Princess Serenity gown, which I don't know if you know this, but it was inspired by Christian Dior's column gown, which was in turn inspired by ancient Greek and Roman columns, which I am obsessed with. The ancient Greek mythology references in Sailor Moon and how intertwined Sailor Moon's story is with Greek mythology is really special to me. I'm always thankful to Naoko Takeuchi for actually putting those references there and taking inspiration from it. It's one of the factors that makes Sailor Moon really special to me. And so I really love this gown, and I feel like they did it justice here. It's just so pretty. I love her ruffled sleeves. Her neckline, the embroidery here just looks so beautiful and detailed, the white with the gold, and you can see that her bow at the back is huge, and you can actually even see it from the front, so I think that's a very beautiful detail. Those details here are amazing and so high quality. I love it. The materials also seem to be really soft and pretty. And yeah, the whole gown is just so beautiful, and as you can see, it's also really long, as it is even longer than the box, which we love because Princess Serenity's dress, I feel, should always be very subdued but also very grandiose, and I feel like we have that here. Now she has basic arm articulation. Her arms don't have any other articulation like the elbows or the wrists or something, but I still feel like it's very endearing and very beautiful, and it's giving me a vintage vibe, which I very much appreciate. Now as you can see, the same goes for her legs. They're not really much articulated. However, I'm really fine with that, and I also love her little cute white pumps. So simple yet so beautiful. Overall, I am really happy with this doll. I feel very grateful to have her to my collection. Once more, thank you, my darling friend Iannis. I believe that if you are a Sailor Moon lover and collector, this is a doll you'd want to have, especially this beautiful limited edition version with the white hair. She is just a dream. I feel like she's a very high quality doll and just beautiful. So I feel like now it's time we move on with a little comparison. Moon, Prism, Power, Make Up. And here she is, our vintage beauty. Wow. This is one of the original Bandai dolls I was able to obtain quite recently, and I really love her. So I want to check out their similarities and differences, and we're gonna start at the top. Their hairstyles are pretty similar, although of course the vintage girl doesn't have actual odangos. She just has some pigtails and these little yellow like thingies that make up the odangos, I guess. And yeah, actually it's really interesting I'm starting from there because like we gotta talk about the biggest difference, obviously.
The height.
So obviously one doll is much bigger than the other. I think it's really sweet and endearing how this Sailor Moon is really petite. The Princess Serenity, of course. You can see that the vintage doll was obviously much more Barbie height inspired, and I believe that's it because she was of course marketed towards a much larger audience, while this girl is mostly for collectors. But I do find it really interesting, and I do like having these two different heights for my Sailor Moon dolls. Now, I'm obviously not going to be comparing their outfits because she's wearing her Sailor Moon costume while she's wearing her Princess Serenity gown, but I will be comparing their faces and face screenings and some similar features. So both of them have blue eyes and of course the big manga Sailor Moon eyes. However, I do believe that the creators did put much effort into making this doll as accurate as possible. This girl, on the other hand, she's very sweet, but she's much more cute, if that makes any sense, rather than being faithful to actually Usagi. However, I do like them both. I just feel like, of course, this girl is much more detailed. Here, as you can see, we do have some like glittery, sparkly details, but nothing like this beauty. But I will say, one thing I believe is actually literally the absolute same is their arms. Even the pose of the arm seems to be very similar, which I think is so interesting. As you can see, there is a little gap here, and I believe that maybe this is so that Sailor Moon or Serenity can hold her wands. So yay for that. I do believe it's quite a beautiful detail, and I'm so happy that both dolls have it. Now, as far as materials go, I will be honest and say that both of them seem to have the same like quality of materials. It's not 100% like high-end materials, but still they feel really soft. All the satin details are so pretty and so beautiful. So I do believe that quality-wise, they're very much the same. And the same goes for their hair. Both of them have pretty long, super soft hair. Although actually, now that I'm touching the vintage girl's hair, I do actually think that it could be saran, which is really interesting. I don't think the new Sailor Moon doll has saran hair. I believe it's nylon from what I've, been able to tell by touching it. But at least they both have super long hair, and I do think, I'm not sure, but I do think this girl has saran. Very interesting. As far as articulation goes, they are very much the same. Although this girl has the classic bend and snap knees, which I find so beautiful. So I decided to investigate a little further, and I realized that this doll too has the bend and snap knees. This is epic. This is iconic. I love it. It's giving me vintage Barbie, and I am so obsessed with it. And I believe that was it for our comparison. Overall, I'm really happy with both dolls. I am so entirely happy to have them in my collection. I do believe that both of them are essential to have if you love Sailor Moon, but of course I am really happy to have this obviously much more high-end version of Sailor Moon Princess Serenity as well. As far as Princess Serenity Sailor Moon doll go, I would say that this is the most faithful Princess Serenity I've seen so far, actually, which is like huge. But I've seen many Princess Serenity dolls, and even though, you know, the Sailor Moon costume is mostly done right, I'm not sure that the Serenity dolls do have like the elegance and grandeur needed to create these dolls. And unless we're talking about like independent doll creators, I don't think there are many official Sailor Moon Princess Serenity dolls, and especially of this caliber. So I'm really happy to have them both. I love me some Sailor Moon dolls, and I do love these two so much. And I am also really intrigued by their similarities. So I feel like now is a great time to take a good closer look at them both, at all of this beauty. Okay everyone, and we're back. Oh my wow, that was so beautiful. I know we didn't have much going on in this video. I just wanted to share this doll with you and share my excitement of getting this new doll, because if I don't share my excitement about getting a new doll with all of you, who am I gonna share it with? Who gets it better, right? I'm really happy that I did this video, and I hope you all liked our little vintage comparison too. As you can see, I went ahead and placed the doll back into her original packaging, and I am really happy. It's like she is brand new and unopened, like she looks beautiful in that dreamy packaging, and you'd never know I ever opened her. So I love that, because I love having her into her original state and condition, and I'm just really happy and really excited. Although Barbie is my queen and icon for life, like, let's be real here, no one tops Barbie for me. Barbie is a lifestyle, a state of mind. Barbie is my life. However, Sailor Moon also means a great deal to me, so I'm really pleased with this. And one of the reasons why Sailor Moon means such a great deal to me, like I said, other than of course the ancient Greek mythology references like with Princess Serenity here in Greece, for Moon, and Endymion, King Endymion. Other than those elements, one thing I really love about Sailor Moon and means so much to me is that Sailor Moon actually isn't like the perfect girl. She's obviously clumsy. She obviously likes doing like many things that people could deem stupid or whatever. But she is always herself, and she does always come through when it matters most. And that means so much to me. I obviously can relate, as I feel like many of us can. And there is something more. Sailor Moon believes in love, friendship, unity, and peace. And these are things that I hold dear to my heart and believe too. So yeah, this girlie, she's a real one. I love her, and I'm so happy I got that doll. Once more, a huge thank you to my friend Iannis for helping me obtain her. It wasn't easy. I mean, you can imagine that getting a limited edition doll from Japan isn't gonna be the easiest thing ever, especially here in Greece. So yeah, this whole thing meant so much, and I just wanted to share it with you. And now I did. So if you want to see more photos of this beautiful gal, and trust me, I will be posting, don't forget to follow me on my Instagram and on my Dollstagram right here. And of course, if you did enjoy this video, also don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know every time I upload a new one. Oh, and also do let me know down below in the comments if seeing other dolls or things other than Barbie is something that interests you. I'd love to know that. So of course, do let me know down below in the comments. And thank you all so much for watching. Like I said, sharing this new doll with you was everything. So yeah, of course, thank you all so much for watching. And until next time, do all the things you love. Enjoy your dolls. Connect with your inner serenity, and in the name of the moon, keep a positive attitude because it really does change everything. Peace!